doubt I can forget it, so what is it? You fantasize about sleeping with me? God. What is it then? Blowjob? Okay. I don't think that's the answer. At least, that's not what a friend of mine told me. She's a high school counselor who spends a lot of time dealing with men just like you. So I trust her opinion. She believes that if these desires of yours go untreated, you'll eventually start developing even more extreme thoughts. And I won't have you ruin your life over some misguided fantasy you have about me. I just won't. People want what they can't have, especially men. I know that all too well. However, once we get what we've longed to have for so long, the desire for it usually fades pretty quickly. I want that desire of yours to fade, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure that happens.
Suddenly, you go to your room for a little while, and soon it's nighttime. Walking up to the pot, you lift it. And she was telling the truth. The key's exactly where she said it was. Sliding the key into the lock, you open Jessica's bedroom door. You walk in. Tightening your gaze on the Jessica's laptop, a perfect idea springs to mind. Moving over to the laptop, you crouch down and turn it on. Using the password you'd previously found out, you log in with ease. You spin the laptop around to face in the direction where Jessica would be getting undressed. Sitting down at your desk, you turn on your computer.
One eternity later.
You access the live feed from Jessica's bedroom. Sometime later, as you feel your eyelids become heavy, you suddenly hear the sound of a doorknob turn.
Goddamn asshole. Why does he always have to do this every fucking time? It's stupid.
While not so loud you'd hear it from across the hall, the sound of Jessica falling down was clearly audible through the laptop.
Ouch! That hurts! Oh.
After a minute of nothing, Jessica appears. For the next few minutes, you sat listening to Jessica's moans as she fingered herself. It was hot, but also incredibly frustrating. You wanted to see it happen. Needed to see it happen. When she finally finished, you felt drained and ready for bed. Following the same steps as last time, you set up the live feed. But this time, turning the laptop towards the bed. Sitting down at your desk, you once again turn on your computer. You start playing some games, killing time until Jessica gets home. Sometime later, having noted the exact minute Jessica would enter her room, you excitedly pulled up the webcam feed. And just as predicted, barely a minute went by before you heard the drunken mumblings of Jessica.
Goddamn asshole. Why does he always have to do this every fucking time? Oh, these stupid heels are killing me. Ouch! That hurts! Oh. Stupid, good for nothing shoes. All that effort for what? A cannon and a sore ankle. Bastard. Ah, fuck it. I can't be bothered changing into anything else. I'll just sleep naked tonight.
Frustrated, you fall face down on your bed. Desperately, you pondered for something, for an in. For just one single reason. Soon after, you fall asleep. Everything happened for a few hours. You need to progress the Apparently it isn't. Sometime later. You wished you were dead. Then again, maybe you were. You blanked out shortly after. The last thing you remember were the scolding screeches of Megan and Elizabeth behind you. Nevertheless, we learn from our mistakes. Maybe next time you'll at least wear underwear. Just like waiting for the moment Jessica would arrive home. Sometime later. After changing into your underwear, you head out into the hall. With your timing down, barely a second goes by before...
Ouch! That hurts! Oh! Stupid, good for nothing shoes.
With slight reservation, consider...
I fell. I think I hurt my ankle.
You lift Jessica off the floor and carry her over to her bed. You notice her gaze move downwards towards your crotch.
Why do you only have those on? You got out of bed just to check up on me?
You notice Jessica blush.
I'd like that. Thank you.
Lifting Jessica's legs, you sit down on the bed and place her feet over your lap. Mere inches from your crotch, you take off her shoes.
Ouch! It's so sore.
With her left foot in your hand, you begin gently rubbing her ankle.
Yeah, your hands are really soft. Well, it's working. Your hands feel wonderful.
As you continue massaging, you ever so slightly brush her foot against your crotch. Curiously, you then look at Jessica from the corner of your eye. With her own eyes firmly planted down, a half smile creeps along her face. Without provocation, Jessica's toes begin pressing along. Without provocation, Jessica's toes begin pressing along your underwear-covered shaft. With her gentle rubbing, you feel your underwear tighten. With desire-filled eyes, she bit her lip harder, desperately trying to control the urge. The urge to do something wrong.
I think that's it for tonight. Because I'm a little too sober to let myself get into any more trouble.
She says that emphatically while looking at your erect cock.
I know you are. It's me that I'm worried about. Anyway, I have something to take care of myself. I won't ask you again. Please don't ruin this.
Getting up from Jessica's bed, defeated, you turn to her.
Yeah, it was. Just make sure you keep this between us. Good night.
Earlier today, you went to Mickey, won him some money on the lottery, and got yourself a bottle of tequila in return. Sometime later, just like last time, you strip down, leaving nothing on except your underwear. Just like last time, you strip down, leaving nothing on except your underwear. By this time, you'd perfected your timing to such a point, there was no need to listen at her door for the cue. You just walked right in.
I I fell. I think I hurt my ankle. Okay.
Almost running, you go to your room and come back with the bottle.
Will rubbing it on my ankle help? Oh, good idea.
You hand the bottle to Jessica, and she immediately takes a big swig.
Ah, that's some good stuff. Okay.
The same as last time, you pick Jessica up and place her on the bed.
Why do you only have those on? You got out of bed just to check up on me?
This time again, she blushes.
I'd like that. Thank you.
Lifting Jessica's legs, you sit down on the bed and place her feet over. Lifting Jessica's legs, you sit down on the bed and place her feet over your lap. Exactly as you did last time.
One down and one to go. Just
Slowly, you take off her other shoe too and start gently massaging.
ouch! It's so sore. Ouch! It's so sore. Good idea.
With her left foot in your hand, you begin gently rubbing her ankle.
Yeah, your hands are really soft. Well, it's working. Your hands feel wonderful.
As you continue massaging, you ever so slightly brush her foot against your crotch. With her own eyes firmly planted down, a half smile creeps along Jessica's face. And then again, without provocation, Jessica's toes begin pressing along your underwear-covered shaft. As expected, your underwear tightens.
Oh my. Calm down. I believe you. Every now and then, this kind of thing happens to all guys. And to tell you the truth, it's actually quite flattering. Really?
Biting her lip, Jessica starts massaging the tip of your penis with her toes.
When
Victoriously, Jessica leaps off her bed in excitement.
Ouch! I forgot about my damn foot. Oh, come on. Don't be so bummed out. I did still jerk you off. Most guys would kill for even that. Who knows? If you're lucky, I might do this for you again. So until then, practice lasting longer. Come to think of it, it's a shame you weren't expecting this. If you were, you could have just jerked off right before. That'd probably help you last. Oh well, I'm beat. You can leave now. I've had my fun with you.
Just as you get to the door, she stops you. Turning back, you're met with a victoriously smiling Jessica.
Night quick shot. Oh, and GG. Good game?
Sitting down at your computer, that one thing was to, at any cost, last the whole 2 minutes of Jessica jerking you off. So that when you did, you'd finally get to see her pretty mouth stuffed full of your cock. And you knew the only way that would happen was if you, too, so that when you did, you'd finally get to see her pretty mouth stuffed full of your cock. And you knew the only way that would happen was if you relieved yourself before she came home. So that's what you did. Over the next few hours, you burned through dozens of porn videos. Every ethnicity you could think of. Every fetish you could think of. Everything you could do to desensitize yourself from anything sex-related. And you did all this while constantly jacking off. You came once. Then twice. And finally, while sweaty and exhausted, 3 times. With the preparation part out of the way, you then retraced every step you had made last time, doing so to make sure you reached the same point as you did yesterday. The point where Jessica was only 90 seconds from sucking you off. So you stripped down to your underwear, placed the bottle of tequila on the desk, entered Jessica's room to find her on the floor, retrieved the tequila from your room and gave it to her, carried her over to the bed, took.
You were actually about to let me suck your dick. Ew. I was messing with you, and I wanted to see if you'd call my bluff. I don't care. You're delusional if you think I was actually going to go through with it. Well, yeah, I'm not stupid. Oh, stop your pouting, you little crybaby.
Filled with a combination of anger and disappointment, you get off the bed.
Come on, don't be like that.
Giving her the cold shoulder, you head for the door. And then,
Wait, just hold on a second. Just listen. Jeez, I can't believe you've actually made me feel guilty. What if we do something else?
Jessica looks down, looking lost in thought, obviously trying to think of something.
I'm willing just this one time to let you finger me. Yeah, really.
Soon after, you're sound asleep.
Huh? Oh, nothing. Breakfast is almost ready. I'll see you downstairs.
Jumping out of bed, you race to your phone and pick it up. Still in a state of confusion, you head downstairs for breakfast.
Morning, sweetie. You look a little on edge. You feeling okay? Well, maybe you'll feel a little better when you get some breakfast into you. And luckily for you, today I just happened to make your favorite. Well, I'm off to.
Out of nowhere, you were suddenly struck with an intense bout of dizziness. Feeling your legs getting weaker, you look down to try and ground yourself.
What's going on with you? I said, are you all right? You look like you were about to collapse.
As you began stepping forward, your eyes glazed over as you abruptly fell to your knees and passed out before even hitting the floor. A short time later,
Oh, thank God, you're awake. You blacked out. For a minute, we actually thought you were dead. Jessica? What? Don't act like you didn't think the same thing. Well, all I know is you're not going to school today. I want you to take the day off and get some rest. And since I still have to go to work, Jess will spend the day taking care of you. What? No way! I had plans for today. Not anymore. I want you to keep an eye on him all day. Make sure whatever this was doesn't happen again.
you sit up.
Quiet. I've made my decision. Fine. Good. Now I've got to go. I'll see you two later.
As Elizabeth walks out of the house, you look over to see Jessica staring at you.
Do you see what your clumsiness did?
Bowing her head for the briefest moment, you see a look of guilt on Jessica's face.
Let's get you onto the couch. Come on.
Showing an unusual side of compassion, Jessica guides you safely onto the couch.
Better? Good. Now just relax here and watch TV for a while. Call me if you need anything. Got it? Yeah. Um,
For some weird, unknown reason, you notice her cheeks turn red as she averts her eyes.
um, no, not really.
Tentatively, Jessica walks back over towards the sofa and sits down next to you. And although you got no idea why, you can sense an awkward tension.
Why? Does it look like something's wrong? You're just imagining things. I'm the same as always.
She gives you a transparently fake smile that just further suggests things aren't really fine.
I do. How about we watch some TV, huh? Your pick.
For the next hour or so, the two of you sat in complete silence, watching a movie that you quickly realized Jessica was not enjoying.
I don't really think I'm the target demographic for a movie like this. I mean, it's about a guy who murders a million people to avenge his parrot. Really? Maybe just a little? Besides, this guy's a pretty terrible actor, too. His line delivery is cringy as fuck. Suit yourself. Huh? Really? Why do you say that?
Clearly flattered, Jessica smiles as her cheeks go flush.
Actually, it's funny you'd say that. I've actually been. Know what? It's nothing. Forget it. Promise you won't laugh at me? The thing is, lately, I've actually been looking at getting into acting.
The giddy
Y- The thing is, acting. Yeah, and since I don't have a.
the giddy excitement she previously exuded had now been replaced with an obvious sense of disappointment.
Huh? That's not really reassuring.